Hello and welcome to this video about computer science and more specifically about algorithmics. Today's algorithm is called simple symbols. So let's read a little bit about the assignment to understand what is required. So the assignment is saying that let's have a function called simple symbols, takes the string parameter being passed and it's determine if it is an acceptable sequence by either returning the string true or false. So the string parameter will be composed of plus and equal symbols with several characters between them. So this is an example of the string pass as a parameter the function simple symbols. So as they said, it contains pluses, equals, and the alphabets also and the other symbols. And for the string to be true, each letter must be surrounded by a plus symbol. So this letter, for example, D, is surrounded by plus symbols. C, the same. A is not, which means that this is false. Every letter in the alphabet should be surrounded by pluses for this string to be true. The string will not be empty and will have at least one letter. So this is like some conditions that we're going to have just to tackle. So at least one letter in the string, and the string will not have any will not be empty. These are some examples. So this is the first example, which this is a true one because D is surrounded by pluses. S the same. 3 is a number. It's not a alphabet letter, so we ignore it. F is not surrounded by pluses, so we return false immediately. So what I would suggest, before you see my solution, please stop the video here and do your own solutions and come back later to discuss and propose your own solution and compare it to mine. Maybe you're gonna bring a better solution or spot an error in mine. So let's start. So my idea is I will start by first analyzing if the first letter of the string or the last letter of the string is from the alphabet. I will need to stop and return false immediately because they need to be surrounded by pluses in order to continue. Here F, for example, is not, there is no plus before it, so no need to continue at all. Let's try that. I will do that by using regex. So I will do a regex from all the letters of the alphabet between A and Z, and I will do tests, and I will take the first letter of string. So the simple zero, the index 0 for the first letter, or the same for the last letter. So I will do string. Now the index of the last letter is string dot length -1. So if this condition is true, if the first letter or the last letter from the alphabet, I will return false immediately. Let's try this. So this should return false. Indeed, it does. If I do this, it should return true. And if I finish by another letter, it's a false, which is perfect. Afterward, I will split the string everywhere I find an alphabet letter. And how would I do that? I will do const words, and I will do str string, our string, and split it by a regex. So I will just like do this, A to Z. And so what am I doing here? I'm just splitting the string by any letter I find that it's between, which is an alphabet letter. Let's console log our words so you can see how does it look like. So it does look like something like this. So a sequence of words, and every word, like we need to analyze every word afterwards. So how would I analyze these words to check if it's a true or not? So this is true in this example. and it's true. It means every word here, it should start by a plus and finishes by a plus. So this is true here. The same here, it starts by a plus and finishes by a plus. The same here. But imagine I took an example like this, which is a falsy sequence. So let's look how it. So here it takes an empty string. So immediately if you find any empty string, we should just return false immediately. No need to continue on analyzing. It just means that some letter was not surrounded by pluses. So let's do this. I will do a loop and I will take word by word from our array, and I will just check if word equals to an empty string, I will return immediately false. And I will do the same if the first letter of word is different from plus, or the last letter of word is different from plus. So let's try this. So in this example, it should return false. Indeed, if I just delete this, it returns a true. I'm gonna delete this, no needed anymore. And let's try to test with the examples from our assignment. So this is true, that's perfect. And here, this is false, which is also perfect. Let's try a little bit some more edge cases. So at least one letter. Is this a true or a false one? It's actually a true. And if I have two, perfect. If I have like something like this, should be a false. Amazing. And I would like actually to try with a capital letter just to see. Perfect. So this is already included in actually capital letters, this regex. Well, this is my solution. Please, if you have any comments about these solutions, leave it in the comments so we can have a discussion. And yeah, I hope that you liked the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment, and consider subscribing for the algorithm, so it just promotes my videos in YouTube and more people can see this content. Yeah, thank you so much guys, and see you in the next one.